As I begin to think about retirement and prepare for retirement, I feel a sense of excitement. I'm excited about the next phase, I think, in my life and what this means for me and how I can give back still to the community in a meaningful way and how I can continue my passion for working with kids and serving families. I hope that people will remember me for seeing the potential and ability in every child and recognizing that it's not about me, it's not about career advancement, it's not about personal gain, it's really about caring about children.
When I came into J.J. Harris, it was 2012, and for me it was very refreshing. The air was very lighthearted, and everybody was very happy, and the kids were very happy, and they would run up to you and hug you and say, hey, and I was like, who are these kids? Do they know me? And they didn't. But that was the atmosphere. It was like family.
My experience working at J.J. Harris was a healthy experience, and I don't use that term lightly or often. For encounters to be healthy, you have to have healthy people and leadership. You can tell when you go into a building, you get a sense of the climate and culture of that building, and you don't have to be there long. And when I entered J.J. Harris, it was just an overall positive feeling. The culture and climate felt healthy. Children seemed happy. Teachers seemed supported. And I think all of that it was almost palpable when I walked in the building.
I have gained so much from Dr. Thomas, and her impact just on my career has been tremendous. She and Marsha Thomas believed in me from the time that I entered this building. So I was given so many leadership opportunities, and I think that has definitely paid off in her believing that I could be the interim assistant principal when she left to go to the district to work with Dr. Means. And then I became assistant principal, and I think about her often in this position of how she handled a parent or how she handled a situation.
Dr. Thomas assumed the role of superintendent during a time that our district was going through, still experiencing some pretty traumatic events. Because we had a history, I think that trust was there. I knew the type of leader that Xernona was at J.J. Harris, and while being a superintendent is significantly different, there are elements that no one can really prepare you for. Political elements, community elements that I don't think one can be prepared for.
The job was important, and she was charged to be the superintendent of the district, but that's a hard task, and it was even harder by the fact that she was a native of Clark County, so she knows people, she knows the parents, the grandparents, the kids, the uncles, the aunts, everybody, and if she knows them, guess what? They know her. And I couldn't even start to begin to count the time she'd take personal phone calls at night, on the weekends, on trips, everywhere we went. You know, she would always answer the phone and try to make sure that she met the need of whoever. And also being a woman and also being a black woman, I don't believe that she always was treated it's like she would have been if she was a male. Is that, you know, you take a lot of heat, you know, you try to do the right thing, And if you do the right thing, when you think you're doing the right thing, 50% of the people are going to agree with you, and 50% of the people aren't. I think it really toughened up. She's always been an extremely tough woman. When I say tough, she can handle the burden. She handles the burdens of our family, and she handles the burden of the school district. And I've never seen her crack, even in the worst times or the toughest times, thinking back through the years of COVID. You know, she never cracked. She was always strong.
Oftentimes in schools and in education, we get so focused on performance. But before a person is a student, they're human. Before a person is a teacher, they're human. Before they're an administrator, they're human. And there are qualities and characteristics that are critical that leaders have. Trust is one of those, and the ability to build relationships even in the midst of chaos and trauma, which is where we were when she assumed that position. And so I think those two areas, they're certainly not all, but I think they're critical. And I think those are significant parts, aspects of the legacy that she will leave.
Dear CCSD friends, 30 years ago, it was hard to imagine that this day would ever come. I was a young and energetic social worker determined to change the world.
What would you say to Dr. Thomas, just giving her well wishes on her retirement, what you're hoping, she has to look forward to?
I would first tell her, thank you. Thank you for sacrificing so much of not just your time, but your emotional energy, your psychological energy, your physical energy.
Baby, I'm proud of you for everything that you have accomplished. I think you're the best. I think you were the best at the job. I think you were the best at whatever you put your mind to it. I've always thought you were the best at it. Within the next few weeks, or by the time, hopefully, that you see this, you'll be on your way out the door and looking forward to bigger and better things. And we look forward to continuing the journey with you.
As I reflect back on those early years, I realize how little I knew. I also now realize how much you all have taught me.
All right, XT, it is time for you to leave us in Clark County, and hopefully not JJ Harris, because we know that you are going to come back to us and volunteer. Little did you know. And I want you to make sure that you take time for yourself.
It's been a wonderful, I'm not sure how many years, with you as my principal, my superintendent, and as my friend. And I know I've told you before that it's time for you to enjoy your family and put as much into them as you have put into the rest of us.
Thank you for your many years of service to the students and families of Clark County.
Congratulations on your retirement. Well earned and well deserved. Many well wishes, and thank you for the opportunity you provided for me here in Clark County.
Thank you for including me as part of your team for this past year. It's been an honor to serve and to learn from you. I hope you the best retirement ever.
I thank you, I honor you, I support you in this ongoing journey of educating all of our children.
Hi, Dr. Thomas. Congratulations on your retirement. We'll miss you, but it's not goodbye. It's see you later.
I've learned so much from my students, our families, my coworkers, and our community. I am a better person because of each of you.
Thank you for being the best boss and one of my best friends. I'm going to miss you so much, and I love you dearly.
Things aren't going to be the same around here without you. We hope that you have a great retirement and looking forward to seeing what this next chapter of life holds for you.
Although we are better together, I understand that all good things must come to an end. I wish you the happiest retirement.
Dr. Thomas, thank you for your commitment to the students of the Clark County School District. We are going to miss you. Congratulations on your retirement.
Hey mommy, anytime anybody asks me who my role model is, the answer is always going to be you. Thank you for giving me a mommy to brag on. I love you and I'm super proud of you.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve Clark County School District.